Hey guys, I have Lattafa's Art of the Universe. Now, this one has been sitting in my fragrance cabinet for about 2.5 months now. I got this guy, just when it released, I think maybe. So it's maybe probably sitting with me for like 2.5, 3 months, maybe more. I'm not sure. Um, so when I got it, it was nasty. I'm just going to be honest with you. This thing was freaking nasty. I was really annoyed with this because there was so much hype everywhere. Oh my god, this is like the best thing ever, and a bit of blue talisman, and oh my lord, it's like no one could just shut the hell up about this anymore. It was like everyone just had to talk about it, and it was like almost like a law that they had to praise this one. So obviously, like any other person, you know, at least like most other people, didn't make the smartest decision, and I just bought this one straight away, and I was shocked. And yeah, it was synthetic. The citruses were like almost like they were like fighting with each other. They were quarreling. It was freaking messy. The musk comes in. The musk wants to say something, and then the freaking citruses. You have like bergamot thing. You have like a. It was just screechy. It was like everything in this was just screechy. Even the pear note was a little harsh. So I was like, I just did 20 sprays of this, and I put it inside. Got this guy out a couple of days ago. Did one full wear with this, and it was like surprising. This was like a massive difference for me. It was like night and day. All the screechiness is gone. The blend has settled down. The notes are in harmony now. I think everyone is like talking to each other. They all chit chatting. They're all friends now. So it's much more linear. It's an easy scent to wear. Now coming to the scent profile of this, this one opens up nice. With all the citruses which it has a little bit of ginger note, citruses. The usual citruses, the usual guys on the block like bergamot and all this. You have all the nice citruses, a little mandarinish kind of a touch there. And then after the citrusy part is done, the act one is done, then you start transitioning. Oh, again, you do have the pear, which plays a very significant role in this guy. Now, the pear for me comes off as a green apple note sometimes. I'm like, as if it's something between green apple and pear. I'm not sure, but, I don't care because I like both of them. They both are pretty good with all freshies. They give you this fruity dimension into it, and I appreciate it. I like that part. The second part of this thing is when the orange blossom comes in. Yep, orange blossom again. The orange blossom has been the hero note for the last couple of years. Everyone has to put freaking orange blossom into it now. It's almost like a law of the land. Orange blossom into everything. Orange blossom and the musk, they bring in a kind of like a powderiness to this. So this powderiness is something you need to factor in. So you need to like a little bit of that powdery kind of a smell in this. So if you think this one's just going to be bright, effervescent, that's it. Now it definitely has like a powderiness in it. Now the powderiness is from orange blossom, the musk, and also I think into the dry down you do get the woods. So all of them together play the second half of the you can say the show. So the second half of the show is not with all the citruses on top, but this is all about white floral, the musk, and a kind of like a woody. Again, don't look at the notes on Fragrantica because they come up with all these. They have a lot of notes on that, and it's very hard to judge by that. Just consider this: it's like a clean wood. That's it, like cedar or something like that. So it comes off at a very clean, woody sort of a dry down, and you have that orange blossom and the musk along with the woods in the second half of the show. So longevity in this one is pretty good, especially if you spray this on clothes. Pretty good. I mean, easy 5-6 hours, no problem with clothes. Yeah, it's on clothes. Projects pretty nice. I think for the first hour and a half to something like that. Like all freshies which are bright. You can't expect too much longevity with the freshy part of it. Yeah, so yeah, I have no complaints for this Send DNA, that kind of projection performance. It's fine, acceptable, no problem with that at all. Now coming to the clone of Blue Talisman that's from Ex Nihilo, I have sprayed and tried the EDP version of that. I've never tried the extrait of that. I never kind of bothered. Primarily because I think probably they're going to be same. And another thing is the price point is a little too much for a freshie, especially when this guy comes kind of close to it. Again, it's not exact one to one with that, Um, this one definitely has a few things which I feel that one doesn't, especially with the way the orange blossom and the musk in this one plays such a heavy role. I don't. It doesn't come off like that. So I think they differ over there. But this one definitely brings you into the scent profile, and this I'm happy with this to a point that I don't feel have the urge to go ahead and buy that. Now, is this one like, like a must buy? Oh, hell no. This is not a must buy by any means. There's so many freaking freshies out there. If you have something like, Turati Electric, I think that one, I'll do a review of that maybe tomorrow, day after some time. I have to get it out of the cabinet. If you have that, don't worry about this. Or if you have this, don't worry about that. They're just way too close. These are all just hyped and then freaking dumped in the market. So with all these hype Middle Eastern ones, just wait. The prices come down and then you can buy it. Uh, this is not a must buy by any means, but this is, if you do buy it, I mean, considering if you like a citrusy with kind of powdery nuance, kind of a freshie, if you like something in that territory, this will do. This will fit the bill. No problem with this at all, like that. So this one's again unisex, any time of the year. I think, yeah, I think this one you could wear it all through the year, but just probably in the extreme cold, it won't do much. It just doesn't have the oomph, to push through that extreme cold. I feel that. But yeah, that's my thing. That was the quick review on Lattafa's Art of the Universe. Yeah, I'll do a couple of sprays if you guys want to have a look at the atomizer. There you go. Yeah, it's a good atomizer, not pressurized. Doesn't have to be pressurized. Yeah, and the presentation on this, it is what it is. I don't mind it. People think it's tacky. I don't care. It's sitting in the perfume cabinet anyway, and it helps me identify them much easier. When they're all different like that. Yeah, has a great box. I wish I kept the box, but I just don't have the place anymore to keep these boxes. It's a solid hard plastic box, so it's a pretty good box. A nice presentation with this whole Pride. It's called the Pride Collection of yeah, it says right there on the cap. You can see it says Lattafa Pride. So right after this, I'm going to be doing the the review on Vintage Radio as well. So you can check that one out. I think you should find this one around $25 now, I think. So $25. If you don't have something in the scent profile or looking for something, yeah, you could definitely consider this. Can't go wrong. All right, guys, that was my quick video. I appreciate you guys watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.